Hey, how are you, everybody? Good Monday evening to you. How is everyone? How was your weekend? Mine was pretty busy, and the guy who was pretty busy was me, Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. And if you're just stopping by, if the winds of YouTube have blown you here, Mercurius, congratulations, member for 3 months. Have blown you here, and you don't know what it is we do, guys. 5 nights a week, 5 nights a week. I'm live, just like the sign says, which is not on right now because its battery is dead. We are live. We are bringing you guys news, views, rants, bants, live plays of classic tabletop RPGs. I'm answering your questions. I'm bringing you guests. We're deep diving classic TTRPG products. I'm bringing you old school goodness 5 nights a week that nobody else can. And I am also bringing you interstitial videos throughout the days and week. Why? Because I care about you guys and I want to get that information out there. And it's something that you guys seem to enjoy. And I thank you all very much. Guys, we are at 5,395 subscriptions. So if you have not already subscribed, if you've just been hanging out, waiting to click the subscribe button, like, I want to see how good this guy gets, this is a fine time because we are that close to 5,400 subs. And you know what happens when we hit 5,400 subs? Absolutely nothing. My YouTube counter goes over just a few more numbers. But the important thing is, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do. Our sponsors appreciate it. Like our friends at Hellebarde Games, who are bringing you this live stream right now. Hellebarde makes the kind of adventures they'd like to play, whether it's for 5th edition, for Castles Crusades, or for the OSR. You can find old school in play at the table with Hellebarde Games. They are on DriveThruRPG, or you can check them out on their website, hellebardegames.com. Matt Sherman, hello, how are you? Been super busy lately. I've been super busy. Stuff is coming up. For those of you who support the show on Patreon and YouTube at the $10 or Master Thief level, yes, the overdue December and the now due January adventure modules will come tomorrow. Those are happening tomorrow. So I'm happy to say that those will be in your hot little hands very soon. It's just been incredibly busy. So thank you all for your patience. The first half of January was stressful for family, of course. My sister had that terrible fire. That fundraiser on GoFundMe is still happening. If you guys need that link, I will put it up for you real quick here. It's getting up there, guys. It's getting up there, and I super duper appreciate your help with it. I'm gonna click this up here real quick. If you can spread this link around, please do. My sister suffered a house fire on New Year's Day in her grandson's bedroom at her house. Her daughter, my niece, and her husband and their kids live in what it's a big house. They were between insurance. They were between insurers. The fire wiped out the kids' bedroom. They lost their clothes, their Christmas gifts, their beds, everything. The house, of course, suffered pretty severe damage back there. Anything you guys can give to help, even if it's just to share this out. And I know so many of you guys have done so much, but it's still going on. They're still in need. We're at $4,358 out of the $10,000 goal. So if you guys can get that word out and keep spreading that link, it's right there on the screen. You can copy it, you can paste it. I would be super duper appreciative, and thank you all so very, very much in advance for doing that. Double Lot 17335. That's going to be difficult for me to say a lot. Can I just call you Double Lot? But anyway, thank you for the whale and dinosaur emotes there. Local Gumby says, I watched Jacs interview today, was blown away at how much she contributed to your happiness. Oh yeah. Did you enjoy arcade ports on the ColecoVision? Did you enjoy Quake and Doom? Did you like AD&D? Did you like stuff from Judges Guild? Janelle was everywhere. A true bon vivant. How do I know about your hot hands? Because I do. Dungeon Delvers, hello. That brings us to the next piece of news. Dungeon Delvers and I, guess what? We're going to be doing a live stream together. The Dungeon Delver and the Dungeon Delvers. It'll be like the Star Trek episode Mirror, Mirror. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a stream together, and I'm excited about that. I'll have the broadcast information up for you guys soon. Speaking of stuff coming in February, the month name that you start saying normally, you stop in the middle, say it backwards, and then continue on normally at the end. February. Yeah, it's it's going to be like it's going to be instead of being John Malkovich, it's going to be being Dungeon Delver is what it's going to be like. It's funny you should mention being clean shaven, because that brings us to the other bit of news. Actually, I want to talk about guests, and then I'll get onto the matter of being clean shaven. So this week we've no guest. This week, no official guest, I guess I should say. During the week. But Thursday, we're going to have fun because we're going to deep dive some more L1 Secret of Bone Hill. We did that. We're going to pick up where we left off. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be here. You're going to watch the Bone Hill deep dive, and you're going to go, wow, this is really cool. I want that module. So we're going to be doing more of that. That's happening again on Thursday. Next Thursday, I am so excited because next Thursday we have a guest, somebody I've wanted to have on the show for a long time. Yeah, odds are you might not from a gaming standpoint know this person, but you might know her from her acting ability. Laura Daniel is going to be here, and she is literally the nicest person. Like I have not interacted with anyone nicer than her on Twitter. There are people as nice as her on Twitter, but she is one of the top 10 nice folks on Twitter, and I am I'm so excited that she's going to be here. And she's going to talk about playing D&D through the years. She's going to be talking acting, her voice acting. It's going to be so much fun. She's a really cool, a really neat person. And I'm excited for that. And I hope you guys are too. The week after that, the folks over at Brave Halfling are coming back. We've got something coming. I'm not going to spoil that one just yet, but you're going to want to be here for that. Now, if you're wondering who is that, who you're talking about, you know, when we've had Matt Finch on, now Matt's not going to be here, but they're the folks that make all that cool software. So I'm hyped about that. So they're going to be here, and then who knows what's going to be going on for the rest of February. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? So I was mentioning the goatee. The beard. Like, look at this mess. Look at this. Okay, I don't have a full luxurious ZZ Top beard. This is months of not shaving. Okay, this is months of not shaving. This is what I get. This is what the good Lord gave me for facial hair. It ain't much. This is going to go away in all likelihood permanently. And here's the reason why. So if you don't follow me on the Twitter sphere and on Discord, anyway, if you don't follow me out there on social media, you might not know this. I now have a second unpopulated yet YouTube channel, and I will share that YouTube channel with you real quick. Let's see. Is that it? Yes. Okay. So I have soft launched. I have soft launched the channel, and you can see the link there, guys. But it's a 3D printing channel. It's what I've been threatening to do. The first video I'm going to do, oh, well, thank you, Double Lot. That's awesome. The first video that I'm going to do is on safety. And you're going to get a little bit of spoiler here, because I'm going to have an official video about this. It's going to be the first video, but you guys are going to get a spoiler here, and I'm going to give you like the unscripted. I see so many gosh darn YouTubers playing with phenolic resin without a mask on. I'm not talking about the little thin paper masks that they, anyway. I'm talking about a proper respirator. Guys, phenolic resin is dangerous. It is a volatile organic compound. It has a great affinity for getting into your lungs, and from thence into your bloodstream. It is bad juju. And I see 3D printing channels where these guys are just like, ooh, let's check this out. And they're pouring this stuff into a printer 6 inches from their face. Let's not even talk about splatter. Let's not even talk about the fact this stuff could be splashing up on their skin. Let's just talk about the fumes. Guys, phenolic printer resin doesn't smell a little bit. It smells a lot. You might get nose blind to it after you work with it for a while. The fumes, whether you can smell them or not, don't go away. So I'm not going to do a video on the safety required to work with phenolic resin and not wear a proper respirator. With that said, a respirator will not seal against this. It won't. I could get one of the full, like, fishbowl respirators, and who knows, maybe down the line, if the channel starts to pay off, I'll do that. But for now, for something that fits over my mouth and my nose, it won't make a seal. It will be useless to put a mask on top of this. I'll still have fumes coming in. So I'm going to have to be clean shaven, because I'm going to be doing one video a week about 3D printing, and that video might be out there. I might shoot the video out there with, working around volatile chemicals. So say goodbye to the bearded Delver. Oh, Mark Morrison, you know what I'm talking about. So I will have a clean look to my face, because it's not good stuff. Speaking of clean, This month marks the return of my Australian co-host, the awesome Kyle Schuant. Kyle will be here Wednesday. And then next week, hello, Christopher Sims. Next week, we will be playing for your entertainment, probably some Conflict. We might wrap up Conflict. Thank you, Mercurius. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But we'll be playing some Conflict on Wednesday. So if you want a live play tomorrow night, we play first edition AD&D. Wednesday night, Kyle and I are going to BS. But then next Wednesday night, we'll be playing Conflict, and then this Thursday discussion. Friday night, we'll be playing Gamma World, and then Saturday, I'm going to be doing something cool with Dungeon Delvers. And speaking of cool stuff, speaking of cool things, I had a lot of fun this weekend because me, Dungeon Minister, and Yang Yan Zhao did the Nerd Council of Doom, the NCOD. It is a live stream. We travel in the round, so it's not always on my live stream. It's not just a feature of this channel. We were on Yang's channel Saturday, and we'll be on Dungeon Minister's channel in February, and then back here in March, and so on and so on and so on and so on, and bopping around from place to place. And my phone's ringing over there. I'm not going to go answer that. Don't worry. But we're just covering the fun topics, and we had a pretty good discussion. We had a pretty good, fun discussion this past weekend about various topics, various important topics of the day. Well, you're here now, and there's 800 videos for you to go watch. Yeah, I was watching this tech YouTuber. He's a fun young man, Austin Evans. He's got like 3 million subscribers. Don't pop over there and say, "Oh, Bill Selby sent me." It's like the dozen people that are responsible for his YouTube channel will. I promise you, he won't see that. But he was talking today about and guys, this channel has been going on so long. We've got, coming up on 300 videos. I'm like, you're adorable. You're adorable. Traveling Wilburys, yeah. Yeah, Damien, I'm gonna miss it too. So yeah, Austin talking about 200 videos today. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. And my dude shoots with like $20,000 red digital cameras, DV cams and stuff. Oh, no, Chris, he is not starting. The guy is a phenom. Okay, like I said, he's got a dozen employees. He's got a studio. He shoots with five-figure DV cams. I'm starting. Local. It was over on Yang's channel. But hello, Lux. Good to see you. Anyway, we have. I can't quite reach it, so I have to point that up. I'm bringing back. Do you guys like the feature where I show off a miniature and so on and etc.? Because if you do, I got that back again. Let me see if I can bring this up. Is it table cam? I think it's table cam. There we go. So the miniature of the week, your eyes are not deceiving you, and I would have had it over on the shelf, but the miniature of the week is a gelatinous cube. Check that out. That is a Whiz Kids mini. And yes, it does have someone trapped inside. I will show you guys. Hang on a second. It's actually got room for a standard 28mm miniature. And then, there's the square. Now, my only gripe about this is it's huge. The cube is huge. And it does not fit in Dwarven Forge. However, you can put a D&D miniature or any other miniature with a 25mm round base. You can just plonk it down right there. And the victim of the cube that I have in there is, I guess I probably shouldn't have done that. Now, this guy, of course, it won't come off. It's stuck in the cube, just like in real life. This guy, that's some D&D miniature. That's supposed to be like a Githzerai or something. I just needed a cool magic user looking miniature. And the reason I needed that miniature was to play. I didn't know if we would need miniatures on the table at a game that Gary was running, and I was playing a magic user. I went over to a store on the convention floor that was bulk selling. Hey, 3-Dot. That was bulk selling D&D miniatures, and I just grabbed something I thought looked like a magic user. He's wearing robes. He's got a dagger. He's got a dagger. Therefore, it is a magic user. The actual mini, if you guys are interested, this is a Githzerai. this is actually a Githzerai. So yeah, that is the mini this week. I bought that mini to play D&D with Gary, and I bought this gelatinous cube because I thought it was cool. And so what better fate for a character from Gary's table than to be eaten by a gelatinous cube. I need a gelatinous cube filter, Luther. So there you go. There you have it. The gelatinous cube. Oh, I'm glad you're liking the Gamma World Sketchosaur. I appreciate that. No, but I would imagine they'd be exceptionally easy to make. I should make some. I should 3D print those. Would you guys buy a lurker above and a trapper 3D print? Just think about that. Shouldn't a trapper be called a lurker below? Yeah, that's a good question. I also think it's funny that a trapper is like a highly intelligent monster that can be reasoned with, and a lurker above is just like semi-intelligent at best. Oh, I might charge like 20 for the pair or something Mercurius. But we'll have to see about that later on down the line. So 2 pieces of tabletop news that oh, there you go, Robert Phillips. There you go. I actually 3D printed in clear filament a gelatinous cube, but I misplaced the thing. I have its base here. And this one actually fits into, I know it looks white on camera, but it's actually translucent. I have the miniature around here somewhere, but that's just its base. And like that, when it's hollow and you can put a mini in it and then click it down over it. Yeah, it escaped. Oh no. I did not know that esoteric order. Very cool. But anyway, so two things arose this weekend. We talked about one of them on the we talked about one of them. Let me see here. So I'm fixing to share this with you guys, and I want you all to understand. Again, we talked about this already. I've said you know what? I feel like I'm already committed to it. So let's see. Well, nope, that's not it. Bear with me a minute here. Yeah, you can read it right there. A sciencey D&D one shot. Science-loving Dungeons and Dragons streamers have teamed up with the museum for a special D&D one-shot. TTRPG Science and Sorcery will stream that to their Twitch channel on February 2nd at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern. We have a vision of a world where no one is ashamed of their bodies. Everyone has bodily autonomy, and all of humanity works together to build. But anyway, so that's a thing, and we talked about that. You can go. You can go watch the us try and discuss it without getting banned from YouTube. No, Yang, you can go. No, I'm not. You can go talk about it, or you can go watch us talk about it on the Nerd Council of Doom. But that kidding aside, something else interesting came up today. Something else interesting came up today, and I wanted to I wanted to mention this because I actually got a lot of information today about this. I woke up and I had messages. I had there we go. And let's see. I had emails and discussions and everything else. In a nutshell, Trollord Games has been awarded the rights to publish the following: Gygaxian Fantasy World Series in its entirety, The Hermit, the Kings of England the Kings of England of France board game. And this is the one that people were messaging me about. Hall of Many Pains in Castle Zagig Yigsburg, including all 24 neighborhoods. Castle Zagig Eastmark, Castle Zagig the Manse, the Mountains of Madness, or the Mouths of Madness, and the Dungeons. Now, here's the interesting part. Lord Corion, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I want to talk to you guys about these rights. I wrote a not insignificant number of those, 4, not counting the will probably never be published Teeth of the Barkish Nor. I wrote those. No, they haven't published any of this, Magnificent Devil. I put 100,000 words into what I did. A third the size of The Lord of the Rings. And myself and a group of authors, we started at 33. We were pared down to 11 as people left the project and so on. I know it's really awesome to see Lord Corion in the chat. Thank you, sir. None of us were contacted. None of us were contacted. And this, you might think I'm getting ready to rant and go off on the trolls, and I'm not. But here's the thing. I really would have liked it. I really would have appreciated it if no. All right, Luther, dang it. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna make a thing out of it, then I'm gonna do this. There. So, yeah, we weren't contacted at all. Now, and you might say, well, Bill, you wrote it, you turned it in. But that stuff, if it didn't get published, reverted back to us, and it didn't get published. That we worked on this stuff almost 20 years ago. No, Mercurius, let me tell you what's going on. None of this was published. Gary passed away as all of this stuff was going into the queue, and then Gail Gygax stopped it. She terminated the contract with Troll Lord Games. So I have many manuscripts that were sent to TLG. So rather than hearing from TLG, this was an announcement made on social media. I was not contacted. Joe Damiami wasn't contacted. Don McVitie wasn't contacted. Lori McVitie wasn't contacted. So there's almost half the people who were still working on this project up till the day Gary passed away who were never contacted. And I assume the other 7 writers weren't either. And so I sent out this tweet today. This is what I said. Hello, Troll Lord Games. Are you aware that the rights to our city districts, I wrote 4 of them, reverted back to us? Did you intend to contact us about recompense? I do recommend that you reach out to myself and the other developers before you move forward. You're quite welcome, Nestor. Thanks for listening. Now, to be fair, again, I'm not mad. There's not some screechy rant coming from me. To be fair, this is what the trolls said back. I've only seen one contract on Zagig. The legal is hazy from many standpoints. The contract I saw seems to be different from what you have, but that doesn't surprise me. I do intend to reach out to everyone involved, and if we can work it all out, we'll use the material that was written. Hopefully this is the case before we roll this out onto a public forum, though. Shoot me an email or a DM. And that's from Steve Chenault over at TLG. So, that's kind of where I'm at. I signed a contract, which apparently TLG does not have. I'm not mad at TLG. I wish they'd come to us first and said, we're going to make this announcement. And then regardless of what we said, made the announcement, because that's within their purview to say, we want to do this. Now, something that TLG could do is say, okay, well, if you don't want us to use your stuff without paying you, we don't really want to pay you under the auspices of this contract. We'll just have somebody else write a district. And that's within that is absolutely, as far as I understand, they're in their legal bounds to do. Now, they can't take my stuff and republish it, because it's reverted back to me. And I know you guys are excited about this. I would love it. When I undertook to work with this stuff for Gary, okay, it will never be 1978 again. There are never going to be throngs of people hungry for the works of Gary Gygax, no matter how much we might want that to be. It's just not. I want you to look at like a pie chart of games of tabletop role-playing games played at Gen Con. You can find them out there. You can input the data into Google, and Google will spit it back out for you. And what you will see is like a big yellow section that's like 86% in size, and it's Dungeons and Dragons. And then there's like 12% Pathfinder. And then there's a wedge other. We ain't in that 86%. That is whatever the new D&D is. Other is where we are, and AD&D First Edition is a thin slice of other. I understand that. I understood it when I started working for Gary, and he was still alive, and this was still a going concern. My hope, the thing that I wanted above and beyond getting rich. Hello, Goblin Scribe, Meteor Key Press. The thing that I wanted was Bill Sylvie with Gary Gygax on a book. I wanted that since I was 10 years old and I first bought a copy of Keep on the Borderlands. That's what I wanted. I knew I wasn't going to make more than pizza and beer money. But I do want some recompense. I don't want somebody to just, not give me the acknowledgement that I want. No, you're not wrong, Chris. So when I woke up this morning late, so my wife drove herself into work. Yeah, Mark, go right ahead. And I saw all this. My thought was not, oh, that's cool. It was, what? Why could you guys have not? So that's the RPG news. Again, I'm not slagging TLG. I'm not slagging Steve Chenault, however you pronounce it. I'm not getting all Treebeard, we go to war, to Isengard, or anything like that. That's very cool. Advanced Adventures 22, Stonepit Crossing. Mark, get me like a link somehow, and I'll share that out. Oh, that's very cool, Jorge. You got your copy of B2. So, wow, we got 50 in the chat. Welcome, 50 viewers. Get. Pay Minis live. Hello. When is Guac every year? It's in the spring. I'm feeling like it's going to be in April this year. So that brings us to an interesting point. And I'm going to put this in discussion. But guys, I want to know something. Was talking to Don McVitie today. No. It's not in person this year. I am not doing an in-person convention until or unless I ever hit 10,000 subs on this channel. Thank you, Lord Corion. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That's that's a buck of that's a buck every 10 viewers. That's a dime a viewer. That's a dime a viewer right there. Michael, the first video, I want to get that out this week, brother. Have you subscribed to the channel, Michael? It's up. The channel is up. Yep, only 4,600 4,600 more subs. 4,600 more subs. So, guys, this is serious talk now. I'm thinking of rebranding the guac. No, this is serious. It's not Bill Con Mercury. This is how serious it is. I have the wizard hat on. So I'm thinking about rebranding the guac. Now, we all know it's the great underground online gaming convention. My glass is too far over there. I'm not gonna. Running its entire length of I-4 in the nude. No, Luther, if you knew anything about I-4, you know that I'd like get onto an on-ramp, I'd go like 2 miles, and then I'd just be stuck standing there. Rebranding as Gazebo Con. And we can keep guac, Gazebo Underground Online Gaming Convention, or Great Underground Online Gazebo Convention, which I actually like more. Because you know the story of Eric versus the gazebo, right? I don't believe it. We keep rising up and tickling 50, but then dropping down below. I want to get like over 50. No, it's not Old Wizard Yells at Clouds Con. It's not Bill Moot. It's not Bill Con. It's not Me Have Stick Con. Yeah, see, I'd keep the guac thing, but I feel like Gazebo Con could be a lot of fun. Luther. Barum. Most of you are over 50. Yeah. I had 51. I said it was 50 and it dropped to 49. I was not appreciative. So I'm not going to change it this year. I'm not going to change it this year, I don't think. This is a thought. It's just an idea. I just kind of want your feedback. Some people would say, what is a gazebo? And it is a dangerous monster. I don't know. Just like I said, Don McVitie and I was like, it's easier. Gazebo's easier. Everybody knows gazebo. Geezer Con, get away. Gelatinous Cube Con, Spotted Cow. I can't get Spotted Cow down here. Yeah, it's entirely out of the question, but nice try there, CPG. But again, just kicking the idea out there. Maybe you guys liked it. VoyeurCon. No, MK UltraCon is funny. That's MK UltraCon. I would have to be on full on Alex Jones the whole time though for that. Who wants to throw in a super to hear some Alex Jones tonight? But let me, let's have a gander. Let us take a peek. Let's see. Yeah, still at 53.95. We're still 5 out. 5 out from getting a full 5,400. Yes, but what's everyone else going to drink, Connect? Won't you bring those for me? Mercurius asked for it. This is Alex Stormcrow Gandalf Jones here. Listen to me, Theoden. I tried to warn you. Saruman is not your friend. He's not your ally. Wormtongue is working for Saruman and the orcs. I tried to warn you, people. He's gotten into your head. He's using Orthanc mind control on the people of Rohan. And you better believe the Third Age will commence again. On your face, Wormtug. I did not come to banter wits with a witless worm. So there you go. Attract a lot of outdoor landscapers. Oh, happy birthday, Luther. Just 1 week after me. Happy birthday. Alex Gandalf Jones was right. Serious question. Yes. Dungeon Minister has created some absolutely awesome guac merch. I am actually gonna stand up and show this off. There's nothing good in it right now, unfortunately. This is the 2022 guac pint glass, but he did some stuff in 2023 that it was equally awesome. And Dungeon Minister and I have a great thing going on. So if you buy merch from his store, he gets some, I get some. It's very cool. Dungeon Minister does the merch. He did a fantastic job in 2022 and a fantastic job in 2023. And the designs stay up. If you want the 2022 pint glass from the inaugural season or from the inaugural con, it's not like, well, I can't get one of those now. You can just go to Spring and to the Teespring store and order one. Everybody should be subscribed to Dungeon Minister. I almost went Alex there again. Everybody should be subscribed. He is a man of God. And I say, pray for me. What is that? What should I do, Lord? What should I do? One of those Knights of the Invisible Horses. We'll order the stuff. Hey, Lord Corion has joined up. Thank you very much, Lord Corion. That is awesome. Go over and check out. Let's see. Let's. Thank you so much, Lord Corion. I do appreciate it, my friend. I do appreciate it. Dungeon Minister is awesome. Dungeon Minister is great. Thank you, Lord Corion, for the join. The Dave is here. You are late to the show, the Dave. But I'll go on for a little bit. I got an AD&D game kicking off at 10 o'clock, but I'll hang out with you guys for a little while. So anyway, guac is probably in April. I don't know. We'll see. I'll settle on it soon. I should have. You know what, Luther? I'll work on that. I'm not kidding. I'll work on that. Let me see that. You know what? I wish Dungeon Minister were here. He could tell us. Oh man, people are just leaving left and right. Let's see. No, it's pretty much got to have those in it. Oh, I know where I can find it. Hang on a second. Let's close. That's not what I want. Give me just a hot minute, guys. I can find this for you. All right, come on. Where is the link? Okay, here we go. I found it. So if you go there and then just scroll down through, unless he's changed it. Oh yeah, no. It's all there. It's all there. He's got he's got Guac 2. Oh wait. Yeah, Guac, he's got Guac 1 and Guac 2 merch all over there. If you look under drinkware, you kind of got to dig through to find it. But yeah, you can find Guac and Guac 2 merch right there. Like look under apparel and drinkware and just dig around. But that's his Teespring store, and that's his Teespring store, and you guys can get merch there. Anywhere, that's right. So if you want you a Guac shirt or something like that, and let me. So local Gumby says you watched the D&D documentary. That DM was unhinged. Yes, he was. It was nice seeing Gary at the end. What local Gumby is talking about, a number of years ago, there was a documentarian named Jesse Spiro, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, who did a documentary about Dungeons and Dragons called the Dungeons and Dragons Experience. He sent me a copy to review. I reviewed it on my old text website, and it was nice. I liked it, and I said so, and I talked about enjoying it. Yes, I thank you, Dungeon Delvers. They're putting chemicals in the water that is turning the froghemoths gay. Thank you very much for the super. I do appreciate it. So the documentary, it was pretty good. But there's a dude on there who is like just borderline when he talks about like, I want to create D&D adventures that actually emotionally traumatize people. What is wrong with you? To be fair, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say he, but just watch it. You can find it on YouTube. The YouTube one's quality is not great. Let me see. I think I can find it. It is on. Here it is. It is on archive.org. It's not a great copy. I think he probably shot it in 480p. Yeah, I do like about 130 a minute. Mercury. Oh, happy birthday, CJ DeYoung the third. Your 50th. Oh, I remember 50. Oh my goodness, to be young again. That is strongly implied. Hey, Goblin Scribe, good to see you. But anyway, check it out. The quality is not, the video quality is not great, but there is Gary at the end, and it's good stuff. I had it on DVD. I lost it. I lost it on an airplane. Oh, you sent me a super chat? Oh, you did send me a super chat, and I gave you the. Let's see. Yeah, it just came and went real quick, dude. But I got it, and I gave you the experience. I hope you heard it. Did you hear it? Did you hear me do it? Yeah. And it's not, let me say something about super chats and stuff that you guys give me. A lot of times people will, like, for example, the situation with my sister's house, I've had a couple of people do this, and it like it I never ever want anyone to ever go, I'm sorry, this is all I can give you. Guys, whether it's a buck, whether it's a 99-cent thank you or whatever, I appreciate everyone's contributions to the show. However you contribute, if you tell a friend about this and they go, oh, that's cool, I'm going to subscribe to that, thank you. If you send a fat super chat, thank you. If you send the best super chat you can send, thank you. If you just watch the videos and leave a comment under the videos and give it a thumbs up if you like it, and give it a thumbs down if you don't like it, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate it. Hello, Alan Canning. Good to see you. So the fact that a $2 super doesn't even show up on the radar, I see it. I see what you do. So don't ever think that, you know, oh, all I could do was this, you know. How could you have missed it? How could you have missed it, Dungeon Delvers? I mean, like I said it's in the stream. Like you can scroll back. Where is it? $9:31. I don't know how many minutes ago that was. It was like 5 minutes ago. Good night, Mark. Oh my God, get some sleep. 3:30 is coming very soon, my friend. Go to sleep. Oh, Greg Myers is here. Okay, we got to start over. I'm just kidding. But oh, thank you, Lord Corian. Oh, okay. You were away from the keyboard. Dungeon Delvers, are you sitting still now? Are you sitting still? Are you not going anywhere? No. You paid to hear it live. Thank you, Vincent. I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna be done in about 10 more minutes, but I want to talk about that. But I want Dungeon Delvers to say whether or not he's sitting still and staring at the computer. You are. Okay. You look over here. because you missed it, but you asked for it. They're putting chemicals in the water that's turning the frog hemuscae. I tried to warn you, people. There. You even got a little extra. Happy 150th birthdays to the Graybeard. Yes. You're welcome. So I want to exalt my friends. Greg Myers wants a restart.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's total.
Anyway, so last week at the birthday, I gave away 7. Well, I gave away 8 total because Vincent wanted one long before I decided to make a contest of it. And this is actually important. I'm not just like recounting last week's fun just for attention. They are always on point. Paint Minis Live. I am shenanigans to the max.
It's false. No.
But anyway, so on the birthday show, I gave away 7 copies of Village of Greenhaven for you guys. We did a contest. 30 of you guys were in the stream, and I said, let me know. And so I rolled. I rolled a D30 because I had 7 copies to give away. I rolled a D30 7 times, and we had 7 winners. Now, Dawn at Hellabard Games said, hey, for all the people that didn't get a copy of Greenhaven, I will give you guys a copy of Bill's module Temple of the Sun. And I said, awesome. Let me know. Email me, PM me, DM me, however you want to reach out to me, and let me know if you're one of the people who didn't win a Greenhaven, but you did enter for it. And there's 12 of you that have not contacted me yet, or I haven't gotten it yet. And I sent Dawn all of the names that I've gotten. So if you haven't gotten an email from Hellabard Games yet, odds are you have not sent me your contact info. Frank Kelly Frias was amazing. Loved Frias's work. So I need you to shoot me the info. Now, it's only like if you want a Greenhaven, you don't get a Temple of the Sun. You'll have to go buy it. But anyway, so please do send me that. Flint Fireforge, good evening. Oh, and there's one other thing regarding acknowledgments. I'm a little bit behind on having the end credits updated. I like that is correct, Hypercam. It is spelled Hellebard. Hell-E-Bard-E. But something of note that I want to mention is check your spam folders, guys, also. Oh, did I check my spam folder? I'll check my spam folder, Lux, and make sure. That's okay, Greg. It hates everybody. What was it? Hellebard, free modules. Spam folders. I don't remember now. Oh, end credits. That's right. How big of a supper it would take to get in the end credits. Michael, you should be in the end credits as a subscriber. That's what I was going to say. I am behind because like I've had a couple of people become subscribers. It's like 4 people now on YouTube. They've YouTube members, and I'll email it to you, David, because I have your contact info now. But I have not uploaded the new credits. I haven't imported the new credits over here. But that's what I do. If you even if you're just like a $1 monthly supporter of the show, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Patreon, your name goes in the end credits where you play that awesome song Owl Bear. So if you sit all the way through there just to see your name mentioned, and I understand a lot of people do that, right? I'll watch videos that I support. Oh, thank you, Dungeon Delvers. Thank you for the membership subscription. But if you if you have become a member or a Patreon, and you can do that, it's right down there. There's the link to Patreon. Okay, it's coming up, patreon.com/thedelversdungeon. You can always donate to the show on PayPal. You can buy me a coffee, or over here, I think down here on your YouTube screen, but it might be over here on your YouTube screen. There's a link you can click and become a YouTube member. However you do that, your name goes in the end credits. That's that long list of names after my staff, who are Boganora and Kyle, and the people, of course, who make our awesome intro and outro music, Bards of Greyhawk and Bob Antone, respectfully. And I appreciate it collecting. Like I said, guys, share the channel link out to friends and everything. All right, so here's what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we are playing first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons for your entertainment. This is not like Critical Role. This is not like any of that other stuff. We actually play. Ministry brought you here. Hot damn. That's excellent. I love Ministry, man. What's your favorite by them? For me, it's got to be The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. Absolutely my favorite one. But thank you, Stephen John. Welcome. But our first edition AD&D games, guys, it's not just like sit and stare at people playing AD&D. If you have, I have not yet, the Dave, soon, very soon. If you have questions about AD&D, why is that rule that way? Why is he doing that? Why are you doing percentile dice? So on and etc. Then ask. If I miss it in the chat, someone else may be able to answer your question. It is an educational experience. And I don't sit and have like writers meetings with these guys. We don't do script readings before we go live. Sometimes a couple of people can't make it, and we don't end up playing that night because it's a small group. Okay. And I know a lot of you people, and bless your hearts, and I don't mean that in the negative Southern way. I mean that in the positive Southern way. A lot of people say, hey, can I get in on that AD&D? I have to keep the live stream game small. We have a limit. We have a very limited time window, and it is a live stream event. So I got to keep those real small. I wish everybody that would like to be on the show could be on the show. I mean, but we started this back when having 4 people in the live stream meant that like 40% of my audience was in the live stream, not subscribers, but like 40% of the people who regularly watch. I'd have 4 people playing and 5 people watching, right? But to get to the reality of it, what are my thoughts on Tomb of the Dundle Chief? As one of the guys who did the AD&D conversion, I think it's awesome. But anyway, to conclude the thought there about it, guys, there could be a total party kill like that. There could be a total party wipe at any point. I could massacre the lot of them 5 minutes in to a session. It could just happen. The only rule that I don't use hard and fast is I do not use the weapons versus armor type. It would just slow things down too much. The rest of it, I use them all. I use them all. Could it work 1 to 3? Alan, you're gonna have to tone down a lot of stuff. Temple of the Sun has got Annis in it. It's got Umber Hulks. It's got an ancient red, or it's got an adult red dragon. I mean, yeah, but with a lot of caveats. A lot of caveats, my friend. I mean, good luck trimming it down so it fits, but I mean, you may be wanting to run a super funny car on a go-kart track there. Make players run 3 characters each. There you go. It'll work with 3rd level characters if everybody runs 5 characters apiece and you just run them through like a meat grinder and just human wave attacks against the monsters. Nah, man, it's a D&D module I wrote. $4.61 till SylvieCon. Well, not SylvieCon, but the guac. The character funnel, yes. My module sounds like an 80. It's not, dude. It's just a high level AD&D module. Ministry's playing in Chicago. Man, I don't know. Without Chris Connolly, without God rest his soul, Bill Rieflin, I don't know. That's anything. Elvis's Hound Dog, a 45 played at 33, is a prog rock song. You'd like to watch a 20 character TPK. I watch. I'm going to wrap up with this because I do have to get going. Finally made a 3rd character, 3rd level, and you want to run my 3rd character funnel. But I for relaxation purposes, I watch a few Doom tubers. The guys they play Doom. The best is Decino because he does like code analyses of Doom's AI. I'm talking the original Doom, 1993, because they've released the code, right? He does code analyses, game physics analyses, and he does lots of Let's Plays, but lots of guys do him. Coincident is one. Ask her to make cookies. Ask her to buy cookies. I have Girl Scout cookies for sale here. Oh, you're quite welcome, Stephen. But a lot of those maps those guys run, yeah, I got Thin Mints, dude. A lot of the maps the guys run are slaughter maps. It's like the monster count is in the tens of thousands. And the only weapon, it's like the only health pickups are supercharges and sometimes invulns. And the only weapon is the BFG and cell packs. And so you hoover these things up and just walk into a room where it's just like cyber demons and imps and everything else, and you just hold down the fire button. So you're talking about a 20-person a TPK. It's like that. It's like you just holding down the button. Rogue, rogue, rogue. There's just waves. It's a wave of mutilation. So it's fun stuff. But anyway, it is. Oh my gosh! Listen, I gotta get going on, guys. Listen, thank you all very much for being here. Big, super, extra special thanks to Lord Corion. Welcome back, brother. Dungeon Delvers, both for becoming new members, and thank you to Mercurius, Lord Corion, Mercurius again, Dungeon Delvers, and Lord Corion again for the super chats. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we were looking for your merch page, Dungeon Minister. I had to Google around to find your merch page because people want guac merch. Thank you, Mr. Crypt. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be playing some first edition AD&D tomorrow night, and we're going to have us a fine old time doing that. So come and join in the fun. Please, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're watching it after the fact, it really helps the algorithm when you leave a comment. So thanks, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow night. Peace.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to